Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Today we are back in Farming Simulator 22 and we are actually driving back from selling a tiny little bit of canola because we needed some money. So we're going to drive back and I guess get back to the farm and figure out what we're actually doing. We do currently have a contractor working in a field that is cultivating, so once he's done we will actually end up with a decent amount more money. But for now we're just going to go ahead and drive back to our farm and we'll figure it out from there. Alright, so we're going to drive down this road down here, and that is our farm right there. Currently, our farm doesn't really consist of very much, but you know what? That's fine. It's okay. We've obviously got a shed, we've got a silo, and that's actually it. We've also got 3 fields, to be fair. And eventually, I do want to own this whole corner of the map, so that building will sort of be ours, and those buildings over there in front of me will be ours as well. Alright, so we got our guy cultivating one of the fields. We now need to take this and spray field 80. We then need to drive from field 80 up to field 25, and we need to spray that too. Now, I'm going to do this personally, so yeah, let's get down there and do it. Okay, so we're at the field right now, and I want to just check how much we're going to get for this. 402, but we are going to lose some because we rented the machine. But if I go ahead and press B and I start driving, you will see, once we get to the end of this field, that that's it. That's literally all we have to do. So I'm spraying it just a little bit at a time, and we are now at the end. That is it. Alright, so that one's completed. We now need to drive from here up to the top corner of the map to do that one too. Alright, so this is the field we are actually doing now, and essentially we just got to drive up this field and spray all of it. I'm hoping I am actually getting all the way to the edge. It seems like I am. We can check that by going to this, and you can see fertilized from here to there. Hopefully I've got enough fertilizer for this, but I have a feeling I don't. We'll see what happens. Alright, so first row is done. There we go. Nice. We're now going to go ahead and do the next row. Now, you can't really see where it's been done and where it hasn't been done, so this is a bit of a pain. But let's go ahead and just start driving up here. Oh, I'm hiring a guy by accident. And off we go. Right, cool. So, we're on our way back down the field. We're going to try and drive, like, directly towards that tree in front of us. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that we are going to end up with a really nice line here. This is actually not too bad. And in fact, we're not going to the tree, we're going to the red car. Alright, we got to the end of that bit of the field, and now we need to go do the last little bit. Now, again, it's kind of annoying because you can't really see where you're supposed to be, but we've gone ahead and driven onto it anyway. And we are very central, so this is going to be fine. As long as I'm pointing towards somewhere that we'll end up doing the rest of the field, then that is a-okay. It is worth mentioning too, I don't want to use all of the fertilizer in here, but it might actually get to the point where we do. We've only got 1,100 liters left, and in fact we might end up with about 50 liters at the end. So this could be perfect, or this could be really, really annoying if we don't actually get to the end of the field. Because if we look at the contract, we are 87% done, and we only have 2% left in our bag. That's not great. That is actually really bad. What I'm going to start doing is turn it on and off. Essentially what that does is allows us to cover more area, because the tractor itself speeds up a little bit, and the spray actually goes a little bit behind as well anyway. So doing it like this does actually usually work. We've only got 7 liters left. How much of it left do we need to have? Ooh, okay. Drive faster, turn it on. Another one, and another one. Did we do it? Yes, that is so lucky. Right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and collect our money for that. We're going to collect our money for this. And there we go. We got about £7,100 for that. That is amazing. And because we got that money, we can now hire a guy to do this job, and we need to check our other job, see if it's still working. It currently is. That is amazing. Yeah. Alright, so this might be a little bit strange, but this right here is our current harvester. It is that one right there. And we can currently sell it for over £30,000, which is, you know, not terrible. If we then have a little look in the store and we go to sale, we can buy this for 13,000. Now, this itself isn't really a terrible harvester. It can hold 3,540 liters. So how much can ours hold? 3,000. I think it's about the same. So I am going to go ahead and take our harvester right here. I'm going to leave the head here. And we're actually going to sell this and buy the other one. Because we're just going to get more money out of it. And it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I've dropped the head. I can't actually reverse out of this because we're too tall. So we're going to drive forwards. Oh wow, this is noisy. Such a noisy vehicle. We're going to reverse backwards. And I will actually put the head under here. And we're going to go buy that other one. Now, I don't know if it's the same machine. It's going to be very close to being the same machine. So hopefully it will use this head, but I don't know. So we'll just dump that right there for now. And we'll go sell this bad boy. Alright, so we're driving in and, yeah, we are going to sell this thing. Now, we might actually be able to sell this and repair the other one that we're about to buy. I don't know whether that's actually necessarily true, but I'm almost certain it is. So we park in front of these doors right here. And we run over to the door and we repaint it. Yes. We repair it. Yes. And we sell it. Yes. There we go. Now we've got 47,000 pounds. That's a lot of money. We have to be quick though before this thing goes off of sale. So we are going to get a... Should we go with like a yellow one? That could be cool. What is this for? Oh, the bag underneath. I'm going to have that be like white. And then the rim color is gray. Alright, what a weird vehicle. Configuration, you can actually change it to a chopper or a bag. If we have the chopper, I guess that means we can actually dump swarf. Is that right? I don't know. I don't want to do that anyway, so that's fine. We can actually change what this thing looks like as well. It can be either a 1980s one or a 1988 to 1990 one. We're going to go with the 80s one. Yeah, why not? So we're just going to go ahead and purchase this for 12,836. And we're going to jump inside of it, of course. And we're going to go repair it. Just to make it as good as it possibly can be. Maybe. Alright, so we can actually repaint it. And we can repair it for not very much money whatsoever. So now we just got to drive it back home. And that's it. We've got ourselves a new harvester. Alright, so let's go ahead and drive up to this and see if we can even connect onto it. It might be that it doesn't work with this harvester, but it seems like it does, although it is blue. We've got a blue and white header on a white and yellow harvester, but that's fine. So this thing will do pretty much the same job as our previous one, and it was a lot cheaper, so now we actually have 32,000 left over, which means we can now drive this tractor back over to the store, fill up that tank, and finish our field, because it never got finished. Alright, so luckily we actually had a container left over. This thing does still, I was going to say, does still have stuff in it. We've actually got another 1,000 liters out of this, so let's drive that home. We'll get the rest of that field done, and then, yeah, we're good. We can actually probably park this up. It might be worth actually buying another shed as well. I like the idea of storing all of our equipment under cover. So that might be what we do. Alright, so I think this is the section we need to do. Let's just go ahead and drive straight down here, and this will be fertilized. It does now mean, though, actually, that we could sell this trailer, and we don't necessarily need to be spraying it anymore. We can go get that other fertilizer that just chucks it, because that is actually a very, very easy tool to use, and it spreads 25 meters wide, which is ridiculous. But yes, there we go. We don't really need this anymore. So, I don't know. We'll keep it for now. We might as well use it to finish off the rest of the stuff that we actually have in it, because it's still got 1,000 liters of stuff in. Yeah. Let me go ahead and drive it over to here, and we'll see what else we can do. Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. I might add a little bit of road around the side of this. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. And yeah. So, overall, I actually like what we've got going on here. I think our farm is pretty good. Let's just go ahead and park this here for now. There we go. And there's not really too much else we need to do today, so I think we will actually skip through to tomorrow and next month, and that is when we actually start to sell all of our canola and stuff like that. So yeah, let's sleep through the night, and then in the morning we will travel all the way up north, probably, because I think that's where we're going to sell it. And get all of our stuff sold. Okay, so I'm filling it with canola right now. There we go, beautiful. In fact, I can hold all of it. That is lucky. So we need to see where we can actually sell this then. Let's go to here. We're wanting to sell the canola. Apparently the prices are down everywhere. But they are most in December, and it is December literally right now. So we're just going to go ahead and sell it to this place? Goldcrest Valley. As long as I've got over 10,000, is that right? As long as I've got over 10,000, we get all of our money back if we buy a train for that. I think a train is 1,000. Oh, I don't know. Otherwise, we could just go to the oil mill and do it there. But in my brain right now, my maths can't do this. Alright, actually, it turns out this is a very, very strange situation, where if I take it to go sell it at the oil mill, we will get £1 less. That is if I had 13,000 litres, so it's very, very close. Even with the $1,000 for the train, or the £1,000 for the train, it's essentially we get 9,400 anyway. Either if we sell it here or we go to the oil mill. Now, I'm not entirely sure where the oil mill is, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell it by train to Goldcrest Valley. Why not? Alright, I don't actually know where we put this. I think I put it in here, but I actually don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and shove it in anyway, and maybe that's the right place for it, maybe it's not. And then I think to call the train, I actually don't know where we do it. Is it over here somewhere? Because I can't see the thing. Usually there's a little, like, symbol that shows you where to do it. I think it might even be over here. I'm just going to run around until I find it. Alright, it's not there. It must be this. It's here, right? Is it? Is it supposed to be here? I have no idea. I feel like it should be right here. But I can't see it. So we're going to have to... Oh, here it is. Rent a train. Hey, nice. We just rented a train. Beautiful. But yeah, that means we can actually drive our tractor home now without any issues. As long as the train doesn't come and smack me. And I'm just going to drive across this guy's field. It's just grass. It'll be fine. Here's the train! Choo-choo! Can I get in? How do I get into this thing? Excuse me, I need to get into the train. Let me in! Let me in the vehicle, please! There we go. Right, so we need to start the engine? Why do we... What? Right, we're gonna reverse because it actually goes into this right here. This is the grain carriage. So start filling that one, please. Oh. Whoops. Alright, there we go. We're filling it up. And we're going to sell it. Now, realistically, we wouldn't actually... Oh, we shouldn't have got the train in for this, but we're making just as much money without doing an entire drive. So I'm okay with that. 10,497. Beautiful. But yeah, okay, right, so that's done. We've actually ended up selling some of our canola today. We bought a new harvester. Let's have a little look, see how much this guy's got on his field. Or how much he's got left. Literally, like, from here to there, there's not very much of this left to go. So yeah, I think doing contracts has actually worked out very nicely. Is there any new contracts for this month? We've only got plowing and the cultivating job that we currently have. So, no. The answer is no. However, we could actually do, like, 3 plowing jobs. Very easily, because we've got these nice tractors to do them with. But we're not going to do that. We aren't going to do that. So yeah, once this guy is done with this field, we can go ahead and get our money for it, which is another 6 grand. Take away some money for the actual tractor and the cultivator. But yeah, that is not too shabby. Anyway, today's video might have been a short one, but I did enjoy it, and I hope you guys did too. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, goodbye.